Oh my god, I can't type. Oh my god. All right.
Cards back. I sideboarded it out. And take out the cards I sideboarded. That's why we do a one shot.
I've been alerted that a hype train is close, everybody. I've been alerted. Here's a turn 1 Delver for Kaplan. We've seen Kaplan and Greg on stream a bunch today. And here they are battling once again. One mass pitching Dark Ritual.
Yeah. 4 cards.
Dave Kaplan, thank you for the gift sub. Dave Kaplan, number 3 on our all-time gift sub leaderboard, and I've been alerted that a hype train has just started on my channel. A hype train has started, everybody. So the coveted hype train conductor positions are up for grabs, and it looks like currently Dave Kaplan is going to be one of them. Just keeping everybody updated on what's going on here. This is all important stuff.
Sure.
Faithless looting now for Greg.
Alright, good luck.
I believe a Gristlebrand just went into the graveyard. Yeah, Gristlebrand and Dark Ritual. Delver Trigger does not flip. Attacking for 1. Put Greg down to 18. Wasteland on the Badlands is pretty good. And DRC.
Sure.
Casting another Faithless looting here is Greg.
Oh wait, no, I surveilled that. Yeah. Alright, we're both paying attention. That's good.
Cabal Therapy and Bristlebrand. Children?
Children of Corliss comes down.
The blocks? 16? Yep.
And another Delver for Kaplan. So creatures that put some pressure on the opponent, which is what you want when you're against Reanimator and you've managed to disrupt their first couple of key plays as much as you can. Greg having a think here about what to do. Cabal Therapy, target you.
Yeah. Go.
Triggers. I'll fetch before.
17.
All right, so first Delver Trigger doesn't work. Let's see about the second one after a fetch. Yeah, Greg does appear to be bricking a bit here. Not able to find a reanimation spell is right. Looks like Greg is currently hellbent. Just with a Scrubland and Children of Corliss, currently. Another Wasteland for Kaplan could be game over. Potentially. Neither Delver flipped, though. And the DRC is... Oh, there's a Wasteland. That could be a game-winning Wasteland right there. Especially if these creatures finally flip. And another Delver, wow. All right, so 3 chances. I mean, 1 chance of flipping 3 Delvers, I should say. Let's see. And it's a Force of Will. Pretty good. Kaplan does not currently have Delirium, though. Offering a trade for Children of Corliss. Children of Corliss gets sacrificed to gain back the life lost that turn. And that's game one. Game one goes to Dave Kaplan. And a reminder, everybody, TCG Player and Ink Gaming are our affiliates. I'm very proud to be a part of both of those families of creators. And those links are down below. Please bookmark them in your browser, our Ink Gaming and TCG Player affiliate links. And when you're going to shop, just use our affiliate link, and you're supporting the show in a great way. No additional cost to you. We get a tiny kickback on every sale. Perfect. Perfect. By the way, oh, Roland, thank you for 200 bits. Just as the hype train comes to a close, 3 gift subs, and Roland, now the monthly cheer leader. Congratulations to Roland. What was I gonna say? Oh, a couple of viewers asked me recently on YouTube, what sleeves do I use? So I've been using Dragon Shield mats and KMC inners. What are you using, everybody? Should I change sleeves? Am I using the wrong sleeves? Does anybody have feelings on this? Should I make a change? Does anybody care? I don't know. Neil says, are you guys still playing pre-modern? I still play pre-modern occasionally. I'm not that often, but a lot of people you'll see on the channel do play a lot of pre-modern. Dave Kaplan, one of them. Roland as well. We have not featured it on the channel, though. All right, here's a Bloodstained Mire. Let me know what you... Oh, and this is what I was getting at. Let me know what you think about this, everybody. Whether you're watching live or you're watching in the YouTube on YouTube later and want to write a comment. If I put together like a page that is like on our website, that is like sleeves and playmats and deck boxes and just like a resource for tabletop legacy players to look like cool tokens, stuff like that, like just like a list of everything that I recommend or that I see people use and they recommend. Would that be helpful? Does anybody care about that? Should I is it worth the effort for me to put that together? Would you look at it if I put that together? Does anybody care? Or is that not necessary? Here's Dark Ritual. J.V says, yes, please, that sounds amazing. Okay. I guess I just don't have a feel like, does anybody care like what sleeves I recommend, or does everybody just already figure out what they want? That's what I don't really have a feel for that. Keithmaster Flex says if you keep it on Discord, it drives traffic to it. That's true. That's true. All right, maybe that's something I'll work on, because it seems like some people in the live chat are into it. Spell Pierce happening. Surveil triggers ×2. All right, pays 2 for the Spell Pierce, fetching Polluted Delta now. Worth noting, Dave Kaplan has been testing Spell Pierce. And if I remember correctly, he said it's been all right so far. Spell Pierce has not been seen in Is It Delver much recently. Mystic Sanctuary trigger, putting Force of Negation on top. I think we're going to see a Daze here, returning Mystic Sanctuary. Okay. So Exhume is countered. Surveil will obviously leave the Force of Negation on top. It'll flip the Delver. This is all being played masterfully by Dave Kaplan, I feel. This is all really well done. Attacking now for 5. Another Mystic Sanctuary trigger after the Daze. And putting Expressive Iteration on top, it looks like. Just making clear which card it was. Greg running out of time. All right, casting the Expressive off the top, double Surveil trigger, Shallow Grave in response. As a phone makes a noise.
Yeah.
Puts Villas onto the battlefield.
Casting over the trigger. What?
Yep. Reiterate is good.
He stays
Oh,
in
sorry,
play,
right.
yeah. Alright, so I have 2
Oh,
triggers.
that's bonkers.
Leave that on top.
Find
Leave it
your
on top.
Okay.
Iteration.
so many options. Did you take out the Threshing Football?
Okay, so one of the Dragon's Rage channelers was killed by Villas, paying 2 life. I'll just put Villas in the chat so everybody knows what this card does, in case anybody's not familiar. You get to pay 2 life, target creature gets -1/-1, and whenever you lose life for Villas, this is a separate ability, draw that many cards.
I didn't even know. I've never heard of that card before in my life.
No, basically bribery.
8/8 Demon.
How does this work with combat damage?
Stupid mother.
Like, if I attack with this, it'll draw 3 more.
Huh?
So, if I attack with
Depends
these
how I
two-
block, yeah.
Okay, well, if you block one of them, you'll take 3.
Go ahead.
I'll draw
Draw
3.
7.
Ah, sounds good.
That makes me want to play that then.
Okay, so Dave Kaplan just clarifying, whenever you lose life, draw that many cards. Does that include combat damage? It does. It's any loss of life.
Not yet.
Villas is a weird one.
Exile.
Yes.
I'll pay 2 to surgical entomb.
All right, so Surgical on Entomb happening here. Gristlebrand Unmask and a Marsh Flats are the cards in hand for Greg. Surveil dumped, looks like a Wasteland into the graveyard. Ooh, there's Chain of Smog.
You're luring me into a trap.
Did I keep that in? Yeah.
I'm gonna do
No, it kind of sucks.
Um,
Now I'm gonna scoop it up here. Okay. That was brutal.
Alright.
Finds him every time.
Who's on the back?
All right, so Entomb has been surgicaled.
I have to attack with this.
Yeah, so Chain of Smog, Witherbloom Apprentice combo, along with Sedgemoor Witch, is common in Greg's Reanimator builds. Worth noting, earlier this year, back in February, at SCGCon Philly in Philadelphia. Well, I said SCGCon Philly, so yeah. They had a Legacy 10K that Greg made it to the point where he lost a win and in for top 8 in the end, so had a good run. But a bunch of rounds from that are up on our YouTube channel that you could go check out to see the Chain of Smog combo in action doing its thing. It's pretty fun. Greg has been doing pretty well with Chain of Smog combo in a Reanimator deck over the last year or so.
That was a beating. Listen, I'm trying to get aggressive.
All right, so the Marsh Flat sacrifice here for Greg. Down to 4, so basically out of time, has to win this turn. Or turn the game around, I should say, this turn. And it's a Bayou.
Plus 8 spirit guides.
Because you gotta hit 3 on like turn 1 or 2.
The demon got sacrificed because of Shallow Grave. Shallow Grave is what reanimated it. Here's a Faithless Looting for Greg. We know about Gristlebrand in the hand.
4 shards of sage.
2 cards in hand for Kaplan. Force of Negation, pitching Force of Will on the Faithless Looting. Surveil trigger. Puts a polluted delta into the graveyard. It makes sense. And Faithless Looting is exiled. Greg scoops it up, throwing the hand on the table. Throwing the hand on the table is a Greg's signature move